Hello, and thank you for having me today. Have you all wondered what it would look like to use Gutenberg outside of WordPress? That's the thought I had when I was building this tool that I call Career Vision. Let's explore what the tool does with a quick demo, shall we? Right. Career Vision is a tool that allows you to create resumes with ease. I built it using Gutenberg Framework. What it means, let's explore. And it allows you to, for example, import a resume or even a LinkedIn profile, play around with your resume with an intuitive editor called Gutenberg, and also to export it, or even save it as a PDF. Right. You can sign in for updates if you like to, but the important thing here is we're going to try it out today. Right. This is the interface. You can change the font if you like. More updates are coming for more customizations later. Right. Let's start with a new resume, which is essentially the same thing as this. And let's try to import something today. Go to LinkedIn, click on resources from your LinkedIn tab, select save to PDF, and yeah, upload it. So since I have a PDF, let's import it, which is basically you can import any resume. Behind the scenes, it will use the OpenAI API to pass it and get to a format that we want, which is this, right? So you can change it if you like. If I want to just say Sri Lanka, and if I want to remove the dub, I can do that as well. And yeah, let's see. Let me add another skill if you allow me to. Maybe I have one more skill and move the TypeScript a little up, perhaps. Move the backend down, maybe. Yeah, so looking quite neat. Let's see the experiences using a list here, right? Um, and it's enclosed in a group, which is also enclosed in a group, and so on. So as you can go down to education, I can add your own content as well, right? Let's change this to heading itself if you can. Yeah, it allows you to do that as well. H2 can be changed to H3, for example, H3 to H6, and back to H2. Right. Let's try to export this. If you notice, RTCamp is coming. So let's try to play around with this a little bit. If it okay, so far so good. Export. I'll call it Muhammad resume, and yeah, let's open it up. Shall we? This is the LinkedIn profile that we saw, and this, which is a formatted resume that you can send to your potential employer. Let's see how we got here, right? Um, yeah, so why this talk? Because I want to uh, expand upon the idea that Gutenberg is more than a block editor, which means it's also a framework, right? Our use case, like you saw, modern WYSIWYG resume builder, which was fully customizable and it was block based, and it's designed for anyone, not just for developers. Right. What is the Gutenberg framework? It uses Redux and React. It's an extensible. What it means by extensible is you can create your own blocks. We will see what it means a little while. And it also runs independently of WordPress. What does that mean? Yeah, we don't need WordPress to use Gutenberg. But why use Gutenberg? Because it's familiar for us as WordPress developers, and it allows that rich API that Gutenberg has. And also it is excellent for structured text content, right? Bootstrapping Gutenberg framework outside WordPress is done like this. We will explore in a little while in the docs itself, shall we? Yeah, let's look at this and go to the code and be back, okay? Standalone block editor, which you saw as an A4 paper, for example, like this. Because basically an A4 paper, right? It looks like an paper that can be printed, and it has a WYSIWYG editor. powered by React and modern JS, separate from the WordPress backend, meaning we can bring your own backend, and strong and familiar APIs that we all know with WordPress and Gutenberg. So I think you would have noticed all of this happen today, like when I demoed it, to the point, fast and easy import and export. Again, the tech stack, it uses a lot of AI. Like most AI is used for coding the app, and a little bit of AI for the imports and passing of the data into a Gutenberg friendly way, right? So it had a React and Gutenberg framework, WordPress packages versus hosting. Let's go to the browser a little bit and GitHub. This is the project that I'm showing it to you all right now. And Gutenberg framework. This is the Gutenberg framework. Say hello to the Gutenberg framework, really. Easy to use, flexible, multi-device, and powered by React. You can get all of these blocks for free. Not only that, you can create your own blocks. We will explore that in a little while. WordPress, Tumblr, and the day one app already use it. So as you can see here, I was talking to you about Vite and the dependencies a little while ago. And composing the UI, creating your own block, all of it is here. So coming back to the code base a little bit. So you can see here Vercel config and the Vite config, Vercel for hosting, Vite for the build steps and the packaging, as well as the index HTML, the source directory, the components. For example, you would have seen the fonts that I was using, the hamburger menu for mobile devices, the header and the secondary header, which meaning this is the header and this is the secondary header. The font selector, import and export are here. Import resume, resume builder, resume template, all of this is being used. And yes, utils, right? These are the backend tools, or really the server-side tools. And we have two folders, server and API. If you ask me why, server is used for local development, and API is used for hosting it on Vercel, right? Yeah. So I won't go into the nitty-gritty today, but if you have questions, feel free to hit me up after the talk. For example, whenever you get a chance to take a look. But maybe I'll go into a little bit of detail. For example, if you look at AI parser, it parses the resume with AI. So resume data, if you can notice, see, you are a professional resume parser. Your task is to accurately extract structured information from text. Parse the following resume into structured JSON format that follows this structure, see? So the resume data has to be parsed in this structure. That's what I gave it, and it would do it likewise, right? Using the GPT 3.5 Turbo model. And if it's without AI, it uses this regex structure to pass the resume if you do not give it an API key, for example. Yeah, so let's get back to the talk maybe. So we saw that it uses the React and Gutenberg framework. It uses the WordPress packages that we know, and also it's hosted on Vercel, right? It looks like this on a mobile device. We saw the desktop version already. Yeah, what you would have seen already is that Gutenberg sits right in middle of React and WordPress. Doesn't mean we need to use WordPress, but we can also, ideally we can use WordPress. We don't have to use WordPress. That's what we would have done today. So Gutenberg is production ready for apps. It's great for structured data UIs, like creating journaling apps, content management systems, and also for resumes. So you need to bring your own backend, BYOB, structured, workaround for authentication, for database, for database, and also for styling. You need to bring your own things for that, right? And flexibility, performance, and user control are the wins you have here. Yeah, curious of how it all works. So you can take a look at the behind the scenes as well as the code itself. If you visit the link here, and also check out the Gutenberg Framework. And yeah, thanks for having me, and feel free to reach out if you have questions. Bye.